Hello, this is Dr. Ed Weiss from the Complete You Peak Performance Academy. I'm here with today's Peak Shift. A peak shift is part rant, part stream of consciousness. It's going to be part strategy. It's always going to be real and authentic. We used our peak shift earlier this week to talk about health. How do we use EFT tapping to replace fear with peace? We talked about, Dr. Mario had a great presentation yesterday about making sure with business that we focus on talking and connecting with our customers during this time. Today, we're going to talk about life. We're going to talk about the mind and how it works. We understand our consciousness is the 3 to 5 things we think about per second. We understand that our subconscious controls all sorts of things, trillions of things, our heart beating, breathing, all sorts of things, and all the habits that we do. But what is the thing that tells the conscious it's important? It's the filters that we have, which is called the reticular activating system. It's our filter that everything runs through to go from the subconscious to the conscious. What is it? Here's the way to find out. Look around wherever you are right now. Look for red, look for red, look for red. Look all around your room. Look for red, look for red, look for red, look for red. Now, close your eyes. Think about everything you just saw that was green. Open your eyes, look for green, look for green, look for green, look for green. That is selective awareness. Your reticular activating system is the filter that said red was important. You saw red. You actually ignore, maybe you saw a couple things that were green when you thought about green in your mind, but you now open your eyes and you're like, wow, there's all this green around me. How many things are we doing in our lives like that? So basically, if things identify with our identity in our surroundings, we have confirmation bias where we say, I like that. But when things don't align with our identity, we tend to do one of 3 things. One is we generalize, oh, everything's red, everything's bad, everything's whatever. Number 2 is we'll delete or distort. So we'll delete, which means that we only hear the things we want to hear and we ignore that other things were said. And the third one was we distort. We'll hear something and we actually twist it, or when we put it out of context. So our big challenge today is how many things in your life right now, if you've got fear, if you've got anything going on that's not getting the results you want, how do you take your reticular activating system, change the filter, stop looking only for red, look at your Facebook posts, look at your Instagram, look at your life. Are the results you're getting frustrating you, or are they giving you peace? If they aren't giving you the peace that you want and empowerment, it's time to start looking and realizing, are you just focused on red, or are you seeing green and blue and yellow and all these beautiful colors around you? So that's goal number 1 today, is have a greater awareness. Look at your posts, see what things you're doing. Are they uplifting? Are they bringing you up? Or are they just focused on hate, deleting, distorting, generalizing, things that don't match my identity? So that would be number 1. Number 2, we're in a period right now that one of the greatest things we can do is to try to unite as people. If your posts are divisive, it's time to step up and be part of the solution, not the problem. So what I ask you to do right now in this Easter weekend is it's time for us all to unite. Let's find the things that are all in common with everybody. Let's start uniting as people. Let's start focusing on the things that we have in common, not the things that we don't. It's time to do that. And number 2 is we're in a period of transition. This is the perfect time to be able to make the shifts and changes in our life to bring the peace, empowerment, and those things that we want. So as we always say, step up. Time to live a peak legacy. We'll see you next time.